Okay, hi, good morning, everyone. We are going to start today with sharing some parts of what is Catalyst and the key elements. Juan Ramon is going to be presenting to us all the parts, his desktop. Ready, Juan Ramon, when you are, feel free.
Yes, I'm ready. Um, so, what is Catalyst? Catalyst is a set of portlets that run on top of the Liferay Portal server and that allows you to implement intranets and portals in a much faster way than using traditional Liferay components.
Okay,
To start using Catalyst, what we need to do is to log in to a Liferay portal. In this case, I'm logging in the catalyststudio.io, which is a sandbox where anyone can create an account and start playing with Catalyst. I'm
okay,
logging in now. And as you can see right now, this is nothing different from a regular Liferay site. So what am I going to do to show you Catalyst? The first thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to create a Liferay site. To do this, I'll go to the control panel and I'm going to go to the sites page. This is a clean installation in what catalyststudio.io provides you. And here I'm going to create a blank site. I will name this site, it will be called Introduction. And we will say that this site has a private membership, and that's it. I have created my site, and this is the standard Liferay site management screen. And as you can see here, you will not be familiar with this one. This is the xModeler, and this is the main component that you will be using when you use Catalyst to configure your sites. So I'll click on this, and this will open for me the xModeler. Okay, I'm going to hide the left menu so that I have more space in my window. And what we see here is the xModeler. In Catalyst, we have the concept of data definitions. This is the starting point for any Catalyst implementation that we do. We have three different kinds of data definitions. We have the local storage data definition, which is a local data definition that stores all of its data in a local database. We have the REST-based data definition that allows us to interact with REST APIs without having to write extensive code, or in some cases even without writing any code. And we have the SOAP-based data definitions that allow us to interact with SOAP-based web services. Right now, I'll start with something very simple, and we're going to create a local storage data definition. We will store this data definition in the package demo, and it will be called, to make it really easy, we will make a person here. And I will say create the data definition. As you can see, when I created the data definition, it was directly added here in the demo package, and several tabs from the xModeler were activated. The general info tab in Catalyst allows us to have an overview of what kind of configuration we have for our data definition. Here is also where we can include our data definitions in workflows later on. We will see that. And we can also say if we want to publish the CRUD operations of our data definitions as REST services. The data source tab is disabled, as by default it's using a local storage. If we go to the data source tab, here at this point we see that it's empty, and here is where we can define exactly which fields we want in our data definition. I will start with an example for this, as we created a person data definition. I'm going to add to this person a name, which will be a field of type text. I will also add a last name. Let's say that the first one then will be first name. We will add also a field birth date. And we will keep it simple for the time being. So now when I saved, you see that all the fields were immediately added to the data definition. At this point, we are ready to start interacting with our data definition. If we go to the Views tab, here we can start creating visual representations for our data structure. Catalyst allows us to create several types of visual representations. One of the most common ones is forms, tables, which allow us to display data in a tabular representation, and custom views that allow us to create whatever we want to show to the users using Angular templates and JavaScript, and the document templates that allow us to create documents, create PDFs or Word and Excel documents based on Word and Excel document templates. Also, OpenOffice or LibreOffice can be used if you want. Data management is a tab that allows us to preview what we just configured or created, for example, forms or tables. And events, which is a very powerful feature of Catalyst. Events allow us to add business logic to our Catalyst applications directly from the browser. For example, if I want to execute some business logic before inserting a new person, I just have to select the before insert event of new person, and I can start here directly typing Groovy code to create this business logic. For now, let's go back to the Views tab, and we are going to create a form and a table for our person data definition. Let's create here a form, and the form will be named new person. Just by creating the form, all the fields that I had in my data structure were also added in the form, and depending on the data type of each field, a default widget was selected for this. As the first name is a text field, we have a text input for it. And for example, if it was a longer text, we could have chosen a text area, or if it was an email, we could have directly chosen an email. And by doing this, we will automatically add the standard validation for email. We have this, and we have a save button. Let's go back and let's create a table for our data definition. We will say this is the table people. Create table, and exactly as it happened with the form, when we create a new table, we have the three fields that the person data definition has added to this table. If I now go to the data management tab, I can configure the data manager to show us the form and the table we just created. So what I'm going to do here is select a table for person. I choose the table people, and I go to the form pop-ups, and I select one form to add records, which is in this case new person, and I will also select new person to edit records. I save this, and if I close it, we should be able to see here that we have the three columns for the three fields, and if I click on add record, I see that a form is loading, and we have here the first name, last name, and birth date. My name is Juan, my last name Paniagua, and my birthday will still be a mystery for you. And we can see that we are already using our form and adding data to our data structure. And this is it. Thank you very much. We will be creating more content really soon. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Juan Ramon. Everyone, have a great day.